So this right here is the Renovo Trio. The Renovo Trio is a personal water filter, and it's a lot different than most anything you'll find on the market. The primary reason for that is it can be used in both the back country as well as the front country. So I'll show you basically what makes up the Renovo Trio. Now the Trio, it was named as such because it has three basic filters to it. It starts with the pre-filter, and the pre-filter is a small filter disc that removes a lot of the large particulate down to about 5 microns. And then from there it flows into the hollow fiber membrane, which basically looks like a bunch of straws. I've got a cutaway right here. So that is the filter. That's the main workhorse of the Trio. It filters down to 0.05 microns. And what that'll take care of is all of your bacteria, so giardia, coli, cryptosporidium, so a lot of the nasties that you find in the backcountry. And then our filter goes a step beyond that, and the final stage of the filter is the activated carbon. The activated carbon component right here, that takes care of chemicals, pesticides, diesel fuel, anything that you find in the front country. And so that's what really sets this filter apart. Being able to use it not in just the back country, but in the front country as well. So, how's it going, Dave? Of course, you're going to make this hard on me.
I love you, buddy. Glad you got back to the PIO.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So the activated carbon component to it is also unique in that most filters use either a granular activated carbon or a block activated carbon or extruded activated carbon. The extruded works fairly well, but it has a really low, slow flow rate, and so it's hard to get water out of it. It takes a long time, so it wouldn't work in an application like this. And the granular activated carbon, it has a pretty high flow rate, but a low absorption rate. And so what that means is it doesn't do a very good job of pulling all the contaminants out of the water. So ours is unique in that it's a carbon fiber, similar to what you find in the automotive or aerospace industry, but that it's been chemically activated so that it works off the same principles of absorption as your typical granular activated carbon, but it has 10 times the exposure rate. So it filters 10 times more contaminants out of the water in the same amount of time. So that's the Trio. The nice thing about it too, as you can see here, is it can be used in a variety of ways. So you can screw it on to any sort of a water bottle or soda bottle. It's got a 28mm thread pattern on the bottom of it. And then it also has a small spigot that allows it to be attached to a hydration reservoir. And that makes it so you can take your Camelback or really any brand of hydration reservoir, fill it full of dirty water, and then you attach this on the very end at the point of use, and you drink straight out of the filter. It has a really high flow rate. And then the last and final way you can use it is to use it just like a straw, where you would lay down on your stomach and then drink out of a stream. I mean, it could be just even a small little puddle of water that you could drink out of, and it would still be very effective. If you'd like, I can show you a brief demonstration. So right here, you can see this is some pretty scummy water. It's got a little bit of color to it. That means that there's a lot of contaminants in suspension. And then we add a little bit of dirt just to kind of take it to the next step. It's pretty dirty, but you can see it has a good high flow rate. And the water coming out is nice and clean, and it's safe. So if this was water out of a canal or any sort of urban environment, you're going to find oil, pesticides, fertilizer, all sorts of chemicals in there, and this will remove it and make the water perfectly safe to drink.